Hello friends, today we are going to study the language called C programming. In the early 1980s, it was very essential for the programmers to study the language. In the 1980s, it was very essential to study to develop some languages so that it was essential for a computer mm, to actually it's a very basic language, for the startups, for the programmers. It is very essential to learn this language, to understand this language. If your basics are clear, you can study any kind of language if your C language is clear. Okay, so let us not waste the time and begin the C programming tutorial. Yeah, now first let us understand what is C language. C is nothing but the mother language of all the programming languages. Understood? It is a mother language. Mother means from where the all languages came. C came, then C++ came, then Java came, .NET, and so many programming languages came. So C language was that it is nothing but it is the mother language of all programming language. It is a system programming language. System, why system programming languages? Because it directly deals with the system, nothing but the CPU. Here there are two kinds. Here is a low level language, here is high level language, and here is the medium level language. So the C forms in mid level language, where the translation from low level language is done to the high level language. High level languages basically are GUI based, that is graphical user interface based, and low level languages are nothing but the machine level languages. Machine only understands the language between 0 and 1. You know, when the bits are up and bits are down. When the bits are low, it is nothing but 0, and when the bits are high, it is called as 1. Where the computer understands only the language of zeros and ones. So these are nothing but the machines language. So now uh, since C is a system programming language, and at well it is a procedure oriented language. Why it is called as procedure oriented language? Because here we write different kind of functions, and when the functions are written, specific code is written. It is code is written in the form of procedures, and when the procedure is written, it has to follow some standard guidelines, and as per guidelines this programming work. That's why it is nothing but C is a procedure oriented language. And finally, C is also called as mid level programming language because it forms in middle level category. Let us understand the history of the programming languages. Previously, the Algol was formed in 1960. It was developed by an international group. Algol basically deal with the algorithm kind of concept. It was very basic. Afterwards, BPCL came into existence in 1967 by Martin Richards. Then B was formed in 1970 by Ken Thompson, and this is B led to the formation of the traditional language called as C in 1972. Dennis Ritchie is nothing but the father of C language. Here it is a very important person who actually developed C language. He is the creator of C language. Later afterwards, Kernighan joined him. KNRC came into existence in 1978, and afterwards a lot of research went on after KNRC. ANSIC, which came, the NSIC committee came up with some standard procedures, and very perfect C language was formed in 1989. It took completely, you can see 17 years to develop C programming language, from the basic one. ISO committee also came up after 1 year with more good C language. Standardization committee in 1999 finalized the C99. Nowadays we used Turbo C language. Here the source code is available on internet, that is free of cost. You can download, and you can run. It basically runs on the command prompt type of screen. command prompt type of screen. You just have to run that program. You'll be able to start the basic coding. We'll understand what are the features of C language in the next slide.